Today, I'm on a journey to find the best vegan bacon. That's right, I'm gonna test these 4 ingredients. We have tofu, we have aubergine or eggplant, we have mushroom, and we have carrot. And I'm gonna see if I can turn them into vegan bacon and which one gives us the best bacon sandwich. And not just that, but I'm gonna be testing 2 different methods of cooking. I'm gonna be baking, kind of makes sense, but I also think pan frying will be a good way to get good results. So we're gonna test half and half on our quest to find the best vegan bacon. First, we'll make a marinade for that bacony flavour, and this marinade is going to be the same for every single contender. We'll add some oil, maple syrup, soy sauce, garlic powder for more depth, and paprika. Finally, secret ingredient is liquid smoke for that barbecue note. You could also use a bit of smoked salt. Mix that all together and then your marinade is done. Enter contender number 1, Mr. Carrot. This carrot has been very thinly sliced. I didn't peel it. I went for about 2 millimeters of a chop. Add all your carrot slices to that lovely marinade, pop them all in there, and then just mix them around with your hands or with a couple of spoons until they're completely covered in that gorgeous marinade. Those carrots are perfect. Now time for the next contender, tofu. We're gonna add these slices of tofu to the marinade and toss them gently, making sure they don't break, to coat them completely. Contender number 3, the king oyster mushroom. Indeed, these mushrooms are the best ones for bacon. They are longer and taller and they slice really nice and thinly. And then I'll use my hands to once more toss them around carefully and cover them in that marinade. Contender number 4 is our aubergine, eggplant. Chuck the aubergine in the marinade, and once more, we're gonna mix it around with our hands to soak up all of those flavors. Aubergine, check. That is looking perfect. All the contenders are now done. We're ready to cook. First up is the roast test. I'm gonna lay all of the contenders out on a lined baking tray and then pop them in the oven at about 180, 190 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes. For our second test, we're gonna fry these bad boys. So pop a little bit of oil into a really large frying pan and then lay out our different contenders. To pan fry these, I'm gonna cook them until they are nice and crispy and golden brown, and then I'm gonna flip them over and cook them on the other side. Do you know what? It smells amazing in here. It does smell very bacony. What I'm interested to see with this pan fry technique is whether or not it's gonna work. We've not done this with carrots before. We know it'll work with tofu, but are these carrots gonna go bacony? Let's find out. Timing wise, the carrot and aubergine are nearly done, I would say, and the mushrooms and tofu have still not had their first flip. The mushrooms have caught up in the race. That is looking good to me. So I'm gonna remove that to kitchen paper, and this tofu is looking good too. Pan frying complete. Carrots were super quick, followed by the aubergine, then the mushrooms, and then the tofu took the longest in the pan. They all seem to have worked out pretty well. Now let's see how our baking bacon is getting on. It's that moment that you've been waiting for. It's time to reveal the results of the bacon challenge. The baking bacon versus the frying bacon, the different contenders, which is the best, which has the most lifelike bacony flavor out of all the plants we've tested. Let's find out. The first to test is fried aubergine. Crispy on the outside, floppy on the inside. That's not quite so good, but the taste is really good. That to me is a tasty thing. I'd be happy to have that in a sandwich. How does it compare to the baked version? So the baked version actually is less floppy, more aubergine flavor, which actually I don't think works quite as well. Fried aubergine over baked aubergine. That's what I reckon. Next up, mushroom. Fried mushroom, not quite as crispy as I would like. Tastes good. Wow, the flavor of that fried mushroom is banging. Let's compare it to a roasted, a bit more like crispy bacon. It's good. Okay. The baked mushroom sadly doesn't do quite as well as the fried mushroom. The baked mushroom is firmer, but it hasn't got as much flavor. Both of the fried contenders are winning right now. Let's try the tofu. This is our fried tofu. Completely solid. Look at that. You can see it's kind of like a a crisp or something. Okay, not a fan. I thought tofu would do better than this, but this particular way of treating tofu is not giving us a very tasty bacon. There's not really much flavor there. Let's try the baked tofu. So the baked tofu tastes honestly like cardboard. I'm sad about that because I know that tofu can make good bacon. We've done a wicked recipe before for tofu bacon. We'll pop the link in the description down below so you can check that out if you do want to make tofu bacon. Different technique. This technique, just simply marinating it and then frying it or baking it, is not working out for Mr. Tofu. Finally, let's check out the carrots. This bad boy is fried. I think that's pretty good. The fried carrot is good. It's not very bacony though. I'm being reminded of veggie crisps. It's good on texture, it's good on appearance. It's not winning on its flavor. Let's try the baked. You can't really tell the difference between the two. It's obviously healthier to bake it, which is a good thing. This just reminds me of veggie crisps. So whilst it's pleasing enough to eat, it's not really working for me as a bacon alternative. That is our bacon taste test. And I can tell you, there are two that are standing out for me right now. The mushroom bacon and the aubergine bacon. Both fried versions are better. Let's see how they taste in a bacon sandwich. I can't test it on my own. I need to get Ian to pop on down and let us know what he thinks is the best bacon.
All right then, so I suppose I better crack on.
Better crack on.
Here we go. That is a lovely sandwich. Good bit of smokiness, good bit of sweetness, decent amount of saltiness, and wrapped up in a BLT. That's great. Really, really great. On to number 2.
Try this bad boy.
Here we go. Oh my God, that's so good. The texture's magnificent. The flavour of it's marvellous. It's got that mapley, salty, smoky vibe. But the texture, like you say, amazing.
Yes. So would you agree that that one is the winner then? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, 100%.
That is the King Oyster mushroom bacon. That is in first place. King Oyster mushrooms, sliced thinly and then fried in a pan. That is the single best vegan bacon out of the ones we've tested today. And second place, that was the aubergine bacon.
Delicious.
Definitely recommend it. Guys, do let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.
And if you enjoyed the video, which we hope you have done, subscribe to the channel because there's loads more videos just like this coming your way very soon.
Absolutely. And we will see you on the next video, guys.
Take care.
Peace.